around the European Parliament peddling the myth that it was the honest broker in the conflict in the north, that it kept the two warring tribes apart. Given that that's how they present themselves here to MEPs, I thought it was crucially important that I bring families and people who have had experience of collusion, who will demonstrate that it was not an illusion to the European Parliament to tell their stories to other MEPs in the hope that we will dispel and challenge that myth, but we will also be able to give them the support that they need to advance the campaigns. These families have lived with death and with lies for over 40 years, and they deserve the truth. They want to know what happened to their loved ones. They know that the British agents acted with impunity, and they know that the British government gave immunity to those people who were facing prosecution so that the truth of collusion would not come out in courts. They told harrowing stories today of what happened to them. It was a very moving event, and so much so that we have got the MEPs from across the island dedicating their support in the time ahead to do what they can do and what we can do collectively to make sure that they get the truth and the justice that they deserve.
My name is Emma Rubin and I'm from Loughlin, Ireland. I was 8 when my father was murdered in the pub. There were 6 men killed that night. I'm here today just to ask the different MEPs, the British MEPs and the Irish, just for support and anything they can do to help us to get truth and justice for our families.
Well, I'm very grateful to have the opportunity to come here today as part of the delegation of families who are opposed to state violence and collusion. We're equally grateful for Martina as the MEP for facilitating this. It's a great opportunity for the families to be here and state their cases and explain to the MEPs here just what took place in the whole island of Ireland over the course of this last 40 years. And we would be hoping that they would use their political influence and good office here to good effect to help us to make the Irish, both the Irish and the British government accountable.
I think today has been a very useful exercise. We had the opportunity to meet with a number of MEPs this morning. We gave them a very good presentation, I think, starting with collusion from the 1970s right through to the 80s into the 90s. And letting them know how the British state killed and murdered people across the whole period of the conflict. So it was a good opportunity to have that, to say that to them, and hopefully now we'll be able to come together as a group again, probably, and get Martina and the rest of the MEPs to get behind us and help call for support in whatever way we can, and they can help us.
This has been a very productive 2 days, represented in 27 families who were facilitated by Martina Anderson MEP to bring directly into the heart of the EU the key issues back home. And those 27 families represented the broad spectrum of experiences from torture, the stop and search stuff was raised in terms of harassment down the years, shoot to kill, collusion, the UDR, all of the issues that affect the victim. So hugely productive. There's a lot emerging out of this. There's a lot of work to do around it. A lot of progress can be made, and there's good opportunities to push forward with these issues. The main thing was putting it directly to the Taoiseach and the Taoiseach through the representative of the Irish government that they need to deal with these issues, and also to the British representative firmly to take a message back to Downing Street and the Trees of Villiers. It's not good enough, and you need to deal with these issues. They're not going to go away, and they won't be wished away, and this is gathering momentum.